This is a video on the Magili drag back fake cancel. So, for dummies actually. Now, I'm going to just explain to you all you need to know on this skill move. Explain it to you so that you can practice it. And hopefully, if you have the finger dexterity to perform it consistently. First off, Magili spin, 5-star skill. It does not work on 4-star. So how do you perform the Magili spin? You press forward based on the orientation of your player. Then you choose an exit, either exit left or exit right. So for instance, I'm going up, press up right, Magili to the right, up left, Magili to the left. If I'm going down, to now be down right or down left. If I'm going to the right, forward up and forward down. You get the idea. Now this is the easy part, the Magili spin. Very good skill move. So part 2, you need to cancel the Magili spin. For cancelling, you need L2, R2, which is your jockey and your sprint based on whatever config that you are using. The first problem you face is here, because most people will tell you, press these 2 buttons to cancel. But no, you need to specify an exit of your cancel. If not, the cancel will not happen. For example, see, you look at my input, I'm holding the L2, R2, and it's not cancelling nothing. So you need to hold your exit direction for the cancel to happen like this. And for each side you want to cancel, there's a different animation. As you can see, I didn't cancel that. As you can see, then there's one for a 180 turn. That is the cancel part. You hold exit direction and L2, R2, which is your jockey and sprint, to cancel. For the drag back, here is the first rule. Your cancel has to be within the right angle that your Magili starts off in. Okay, let me simplify it. Let's say I'm going up and I'm going to Magili cancel. I'm going to Magili spin upright. Now, the upright, in between the upright, the up and the right, is where I'm going to cancel to. It's not going to be straight up. It's not going to be straight right. It's going to be just before the straight right and just before the straight up. So it has to be like this. So that, you see, he moved the ball between his feet. Now, that is the most important part. If you get this part consistently, half of your Magili spin cancels has been solved. Sorry, Magili spin drag back cancel. Yeah, you understand. Now, this is the hardest part because of player orientation, sometimes you get this one because you're not facing completely straight. So most times, if you're starting up, do the Magili cancel in either a horizontal or a vertical plane. So if I'm going up left, I'm going to cancel in between up and left. So it's something like this. Now, the third part and the end of the drag back is to press the opposite direction. So it fakes the cancel to one side and rocks the ball to the other side, which is, if I can get it, there you go. It has to be a bit quick, but not quick, so quick that you're inputting before the animation starts, because if you do that, something else entirely will come out. So it requires a bit of practice, but if you practice a lot, like that, I did it too fast, too slow, still too slow. Oh, half time. Whoosh. So the key is basically the timing, so you don't go faster than the animation that is going on your screen. But if you're using the same squad, eventually you get the timing down. So let me see, 1, 2. So that's for Sissy. So remember, always in the direction of your exit. Now, that one I tried to do it perfect right, then trying to fake left. But because of orientation, she veered off. You can't do it, like if I'm doing down back, I can do the drag back fake straight right so that my exit will be straight left. It's doable, but it can result in some wonky animations. But there it is. It's doable, but the timing is tight because of the joystick angle. Sometimes if you're pressing right, ideally your controller is recording slightly off where you're pressing. So I'll suggest always do the cancel not pure right or not pure down. Just in between that 90-degree angle. That's where you want your cancel, then press the opposite direction to exit. So it will be for this one, down, down and left. Then I'll hold diagonal in between the down left to cancel. Then I press up, um, up the opposite, up left. Sorry, why am I saying left? This is down right. Yeah, the opposite direction. So down right, cancel between the diagonal and flick the opposite direction for the spin cancel. So that's pretty much the whole shindig. You can do it this way, but it's risky. It's risky. I've tried it a lot and it never works out fine most of the time. And always try and avoid doing it while in the diagonal until you have perfected up, forward, down, left. Okay, let's not make this a super long tutorial. I hope this makes it understandable so you can practice, cancel, and you get good at it, and you are your opponent. So that's pretty much all there is to it. If you enjoy, give a like, and if by some miracle I get 20 likes, I'll now drop the just the drag back into drag back fake. There are many fakes, and each of them have slight tweak to their formula, but this one is the basic that you see everybody doing. So enjoy. Have a nice day.